How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazascool, and yes, we are back with Rimworld. Couple of things to mention straight away. Always thanks in the comments. We forgot to actually click reduce resistance, which isn't great when we actually want to recruit them. Another good point about these doors that was made is actually the bugs are actually very, very fast. So if they actually catch us here, it doesn't give our colonists enough time to get through the next set of doors, if that makes sense. So we haven't planned that out super well. So what I'm going to do is just delete every other door. Because the problem is if we get here, we're going to slow down to come through this door. And 9 times out of 10, if we don't do it well enough, the bugs can actually get through. They're actually that quick. So just giving us that little pause for the cause just gives that chance for that door to close. Because what will happen is one of our players will step here and then have to wait for this door to open, and that will be enough time for them bugs to actually chase us down. So actually, really good comment. So yeah, as always, appreciate the backseat gaming. You know, I need the help. Medication has deteriorated in storage. Oh, damn. I just ignore that was ever happened. Coming up for winter, so we do need to prepare for that. Other than that, it's just making sure we actually get our defences up, which we've sort of been lacking for a while now. And this is just for when sappers come down. Other than that, it's just sort of our mission is get components, get steel. It seems like that's been the goal more than not. Oh yeah, and then Bonnie hasn't got her stuff set, was the other comment. Had it all written down. I'm pretending I'm professional every now and then. I just want to shock you guys and just try and be professional. Other than that, it's all good. Indoors it's actually got really cold, so I imagine everyone's getting the slept in cold modifiers now. So let's make sure we put all these heaters. Everyone needs to be toasty, needs to be relaxed, needs to be living the dream. Other than that, yeah, because I really want to get this scanner so we can actually get this down. Got this wood that we need to haul. What's Lover doing? Lover is hauling. His job today is hauling. Okay. Got a lot of food. It'd be really nice if we could get one more growth rate, 62%. Allow something. So it would be really nice if we could get a couple more batches of food in before winter. Whether that's going to happen or not, I'm not really too sure. Got some silver. We've still got these turrets that we're just ignoring. Saying that, we have got some mortar shells. So Lewis, man the mortar and let's see if we can actually take them out. I don't want to waste manpower in actually doing it, because knowing my luck, we'll get to the point and it'll just be the turrets will just chew into us like bubblegum. I'm sure there's a better analogy I could have picked, but we have to go with bubblegum now. It would be nice to just hit somewhere around here. Just watching Lewis's mood, it's getting really low, so after the next blast I'll probably draft and unblock. Yeah. This is pointless. Nearly the most pointless thing I've ever done on Rimworld. You know it's good when it's that bad. Other than that, research is going strong. We've just got to get to the point where we can get fabrication, and then at least that will help in the fact that we'll be able to get components and whatnot. But that is a long way down the line. But what are you hauling? You're hauling the hay. Okay, it's a job that needs doing. Just making sure you're actually hauling stuff, because we still have a lot of wood that needs to come down. Okay, Paul has completed that wall. There's not tons of construction tasks really. That must be the only one. We must have actually caught up with them all, which is actually crazy to think. And yeah, I'm aware goats can graze outside. It's just They're safe in the base. They can wander the hallways. They don't need grass. Animals don't need grass. Oh, we're actually on deconstructing stuff, which is interesting. So do we have any... While we're on the deconstructing train, because let's be honest, we normally queue up so many things, they don't normally get there for very long. We've got a ship chunk there. Is that actually in the zone that I've actually allowed people? No-go zone. I mean, actually, they can actually get there. So let's extend the no-go zone. Because, you know, they're not actually at risk there. Yeah, so then we can get that ship chunk. Which should give us a little bit of steel, I think, but it will give us some components, which is more important. You've got some steel down here to destroy Paula. Alright, we're going to actually see how much we actually get from this. 30 steel, but 9 components. That is good, that is good. Saying that, didn't we have... We actually have some components. There's actually steel we're waiting on, funny enough. Oh, and the other thing. Although we don't have any at the moment, someone did rightfully say we should really have a separate stockpile for chem fuel, just in case someone has a breakdown and decides to break down our base by destroying that. So what I'm actually going to do is actually use that as a time to actually mine this steel out, and then what we'll do is we'll have a very small room here. Eventually, probably like a 3x3, nothing crazy, and we'll just put chem fuel just to go in there. So at least if someone goes crazy and wants to go and destroy chem fuel because whatever, at least it's not going to destroy our entire stockpile. So that was a great tip. Lewis, you brought a bit of steel down. Did that just mean you were hauling it, or? Like, I'm pretty sure you can't. You're not allowed there. Maybe it was that steel up there. That'd make slightly more sense. Yeah, other than that, we're just going to have to get back to mining, I'm afraid. I know you love it, really. But we're in a we're in a really nice position at the moment where it's basically, I suppose, it's waiting. Because depending how big this steel vein's going to be, this might actually be able to sort us out for a while. So the priority is that scanner, so then we can start deep drilling. And I've never deep drilled before, so I'm interested to see how that works. Which should be quite fun to find out, to be fair. But it'd just be nice, like, getting a... Because I assume the deep drill doesn't need to be manned. At least that's not the impression I'm getting from. But even if it does, like... I'm hoping it actually yields quite a lot of resources. I imagine it must deplete the resources. But... Hey, I can't wait to find out. It might actually get built this episode. What level construction do we need to actually make it? Only 8. So Lewis should have that, shouldn't he? Yeah, Lewis is amazing. Okay, it's actually quite a big steel vein. Somehow, new lovers. Who's that? Lewis and Jackalope. Where's Lewis's bed? Set owner. So that's Lewis and who? Lewis and... Oh, they've automatically gone into them beds together. Brilliant. So does that mean, yeah, we have one bed. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Still need to get the other bedrooms up for hopefully 2 more colonists. If we can get 2 more colonists, I honestly think... The problem now is I'm just getting impatient where I want to do more. Do you know what I mean? I want to set up so much stuff for us to do. Because we are smashing this. Tribe comes, so we'll see what they've got to sell. That's still... Oh, I thought it all like went down and was all used, but actually no. Love has actually done a really good job in hauling that really quickly. Debating whether to actually extend this stockpile. Because you've got 4 there. Come on, map. Come on. There we go. 4 there. So we could just leave a giant thing there. Wall this back off this like little section. Yeah, just put granite in, I suppose. And then have, because this stockpile isn't going to do for much longer. I know it doesn't seem like a lot full, but we really need to be stockpiling more stuff for like rainy days. I just want to double check that I actually reduce resistance. Yeah, I thought I did do it. That resistance remaining. So now we're going to try and recruit. And you've still got loads because yeah, we sort of forgot about you. The viewers forgot about you, not me, not me. Not me, no siree. Okay, food is going down. Who is our hunter? Lover, let me guess, no gun? He has a gun. So, it's probably out of our range. Where are all the alpacas? Yep, actually, let's get you on hunting these, because it's going to be winter time soon. So we just want to make sure we're getting want Paula to come and trade with these, just to see what they have. The one time we don't trade with them is the one time that they're going to have something that we super want. There's a fire somewhere. Not directly in the base, so I don't care. Herbal medicine, I'm okay with. So let's get rid of all the poor weapons that we definitely are never going to use. It's always a good way to get a tiny bit of cash. Obviously, you don't get anything too crazy. So anything under 50, so I'll get rid of that. I'll probably get rid of that cloth parka, because while it's sitting on 50, it's not going to be too long before we're going to want to get rid of that. And then we'll probably just take all your gold. I think that's probably a thing that we need to start doing. So then if the next people come, we've got something to actually work with. I know they'll probably take gold. I suppose the only thing about having lots of silver is the game will see us as more valuable, but our relations go up with that tribe, so it's always cool. Okay, chem fuel is back up. Do we want to make this out of wood? I do hate to do it. I think especially because we haven't had the best crop. It's because we lost half of our cornfield, to be fair. So I think we'll do it from wood as much as I don't want to, but then in future. Saying that, if we add from organics, can we actually pick what organics we do it with? We can. Very, very interesting. Haven't got much insect meat left, and all the kibble is being made out of insect meat, so we do need to keep that in mind. So can we, could we make it out of insect meat? We can. Okay. Oh, that's a really good thing. So let me just quickly set this up. So do until you have, so let's say 175 and unpause at 25. Oh yeah, and we've done the radius thing, so you can see, sort of just about seeing pointers of the screen like you can see, but you can see it sort of there as I hover over details, so they won't go across the map looking for wood, because that's not what we want. You'll be wasting time doing that. But then it begs the question, do we want to make this bigger to try and keep spawning bugs? And I think we do. I think that's actually a very good option, because if we can just make chem fuel out of insect meat, that's pretty good. And my design here, I think, is going to be a winner. An absolute winner, because the idea is... so this is going to be pure granite, okay? All the way through. We will start building this. And then what we want is some wooden bits. So the idea is we can burn these wooden bits. So if I do 2 there, and then we go back to granite. So we go granite for 4. Yeah, granite for 4. And then we could always do... no, that needs to be 1 along. Hang on, look. You're gonna think this is the most intelligent thing that anyone has ever done. Like, just... oh, cancel. Okay, so we're going to go granite wall for free. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh god, I'm just going to remove this in a minute. Okay, no. Granite wall! Okay, there we go. Then if we put a door here, and then we're going to go wood. We probably need 2 layers of wood, but the idea is if I have doors in between each one, I can have different sections. Let me just get one. So I'm just going to put the door here. This isn't how it's going to be built, but this is just the best way to explain it while I'm on plan. And then we go back to wood. So the idea is we're going to have 2 layers of wood behind one set of granite doors. The idea being we're going to have a couple. So the bugs spawn here, because that's the big room that they're going to. And the idea is then we don't even need to step into this room, so we can come through this little, let's get rid of that, through here. You know, we'll have doors here so that they won't be able to really get us, but I can come all the way to the top. So in this instance we'll just use this, but there'll be many more. So we come through that set of door, through that set of door, burn that. That will in effect set a fire to it. That's not going to work with a wooden floor. We could do strips of wooden floor. Yeah, that's the way to do it. And then strips of wooden floor like this alongside it. Like vertically or horizontally, but just in a section. So you'd see... Where's the floor? So you just have like this bit. So we'd set fire to that. If it's not enough, no worries. Because then we've got the... So then we just don't go up that bit. That bit's all burnt out. Then we come to the next bit. And burn that. So burn number 1 for whatever reason didn't do the job. So then we come back, we go through only the one set of door and burn the next one. Now I hope that makes sense. I actually really am interested to see if that will work. Saying that we don't probably want to remove all that floor yet. But that's going to be the sort of idea for the build. I think I'm not going to do it this episode. But I think what I'm going to do is make sure I've got all of the resources to be able to do it for the next one. Because I actually think that's a really good idea. So that we just have 2 doors there. Right, let's mine that. So that would be absolutely probably more than enough. And then we'd do something like that. So that would be quite... Eventually we'd want it coming all the way up. So we go, let's say at this point, like this is going to be like worst case scenario, like we don't ever want to actually be down to like here. But then the idea is if we go 1, 2, 3, just so it's far enough away, cancel that. And then we could have, why can't we build that? Here we go. And then we'd have 2 sections of wood, so we could walk up, this is all granite. Walk up here, burn that, and then we would have wooden floor all the way along here to sort of turn it into a furnace. And then we'd have the next one like here. So that's what I'm going with. That is the plan that I'm going to do. The reason why I want a couple is just in case plan A goes really, really badly. Like, you would hope it wouldn't. My only concern is the burning power that is going to come in case I'm... I don't know, in case I'm like underestimating or overestimating like what it can do. I suppose we could always have wood down here because like... So don't take up any of this floor. Saying that, yeah, no, we will want to take up this floor because we'll want some steel to make sure it doesn't burn back on ourselves. That's why we're making like the stronger bits out of granite, even the doors here. We can always keep them open. Like there's no, like even these ones here, we don't really need them shut. But I think that's what we're going to try. I said I was going to plan it out and now I'm like, I'm too far in, I'm too far deep. Then... wooden wall. Okay, so that's a slight problem, but you sort of get the gist of it. So that's 1, 2. Probably need to push it up 1. hella big plans for this colony. Granite wall. I should actually put it on speed 3 when I'm doing all this. Right, let's plan again. Caravans leaving, yeah, whatever. Doesn't bother me. Right, so we're getting 3 walls there. Absolutely, definitely. This bit is going to be solid granite. Then we'll have 4 doors. I just want strength, strength, strength. So then it's up 3. Is that going to be far enough away? It should be. And then I have a gap for 2. So then that 2 will be wood. I'm just going to build it like that just so I can sort of see it when it's all up. And then we'll have a... let's put it 1. Because I don't know how big these bugs are going to be at the point where we're going to be using this. So I want to make sure that this burning power potential that can come off it is actually going to be worth the trouble of going for all this. And then we have 1, 2, 3. And then is it on the 3rd one? No, then it's on the next one where we have a set of granite doors again. And then we go up 3. And then we go wood again. I honestly think this is quite a good idea. Someone is going to ruin my day and explain to me why this is the worst idea I've ever had. Don't break my heart. My achy, breaky heart. Then wood, wood. Wait. No. Done that wrong. So we don't want the wood too close because we don't want to start damaging the walls ourselves. Okay, we're just going to keep this pause just for the minute, just while I finish this. And then this will be the last one of wood. And the granite walls. Floor, remove floor. We'll want all that removed anyway because our walls will be there. We could probably remove all that. That's the wooden bit, so we want to keep that because that's going to be our strip of 3. So, oh no, because the wall will come out to here, won't it? Yeah. Okay. Cool, that's already set up, so that'll get started. Okay, now what have we got? A mechanoid cluster has landed not too far from Taswick. There's a psychic suppressor machine tuned to female gender, and there's a mech cluster. Oh, God. Right, let's go to the world map. Sometimes it takes a little while to... This basically means we need to swap, yeah. I don't know how many mechs are here, so we need to swap everything we're doing to be able to make guns and armour. Auto turret. I think we did get... Which one was it? Gas Osprey. So we can get really good guns. What about armour? Like, we've got plate body, that's not really going to do it. Can't remember if we did the armour or not. Flak armour? I mean, is there nothing better we can get? What about shields? Build wearable shields. Shields use... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, this might be the wrong thing to do, but I think switching and trying to see if shields are going to work. Okay, then how many shooters have we actually got? Because we're going to have to send everyone to there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That didn't set me with much confidence, only being able to say 4. Okay, so we're going to need 4 flak. What do they actually need? They do need components, but I don't really think we have a choice. I think if we go in hard, we've always got the armour, but I don't want to lose someone because we've underestimated how tough they are, and especially with there being a mech. And if it's on home soil, we can get away with it because, you know, we have mortars, we have that sort of stuff. Being able to actually, having to actually go over there changes the game quite a lot. Sniper rifles. I mean, we could do like... I'm just looking at... Well, I thought I was looking at the range. Range is 31. So what's the range on the sniper rifle? Yeah, I know. Range range. 45. To put that in perspective, the bolt action rifle is what? Okay, 37. So I think what we will do is build 3 assault rifles. Let's just go 4. We can build them, we know we can build them, so a different sort of problem. Obviously we've got grenades and stuff as well, which we can, if we've got them, we can kit someone out with grenades and whatnot, which would be quite nice. Can any of these fight? You can. You can, which probably means we'd be better off. 1 more set of armour. And this armour will cut, like, really we should be making armour anyway. So the fact that I know we're sort of being made to make it now isn't the end of the world, because, you know, having armour, eventually Randy is going to hit us with something that's going to be a problem. This is a problem, but if they were assaulting our base, like, could be in a lot more dire straits. So, if you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment, and I'll catch you in the next time. Bye!